Sans na K.t. Hammond. K.t. Hammond, any Atta Kyea. Almost in Japan, I was so omra no mepa or more achew. And yes, sir, the besino. He will never regret in his life. And you don't quo. Sans na wale constituency chairman. And so abonten say. Canada Japan, emfanensa. And to Bible, so no, you can money on some fanensa. And to Quran so. Now I'm swear. I want sema Canada Japan aka afa no na dey e na kofa nsem we nyina ba ya kofa mse we nyina ba se Canada Japan e ko guarantee interview you e wo UTV e ho e na ode beto abonten se sabio ye wura Atta Kyea aka kire ne so no ye obi a ne koko ha no enti se e kese onkono ye president of the republic obeka malafaka e ho na nsem ni nyina kopie ba na ye kasa na onim se papa we no wo ho eba ne se obi ka asem fa ne ho na eba ne se ono nso ebe rebate a normally onka asem bi enkyere se nipa we so ni suban etise yo normally de obeka ne se we nso memane we wawie we entro nkotompo ena Canada Japan ekyekye ne nsem o YouTube na okoka se ono ote ho yi sabio Atta Kyea enimu nyansa ate so no because ono no watimi atodan $500,000 US e de ama Atta Kyea de ama han ama achim hene e ho na ote a otua $4,000 US choppable dollars every month e de ma Atta Kyea one fancy ho o kan nsem ahodo bebre efa Atta Kyea ho se odo na one money ba bia ote one money office na asefo ensem bebre na oka ne nsem no wie ye no anche nso na Atta Kyea nso bo pie mu e we UTV o e na ono so e de ne nkyerɛkyerɛ mu but on the Canada Japan is just disgracing himself and nothing else. Now you know Atta Kyea kasa no se da bi ken who didn't throw for evidence we must Atta Kyea nso ye lawyer enti ono ka asem o de mra any book mu nsem ebetum no say ken so we see no kure se what to fie amame anasa wa high office ya mamia fakra te kire se what to fie na wo de amame no fa sakra tan be kire na yem fanye evidence na improve se no kure se wasem na wo ka no eye no kure ye wura Atta Kyea nti UTV so all kan sem na say Canada Japan na nimonyam ene ne reputation no e hwa no kosiku aten the spokesperson for Canada Japan FA4 and offer UTV ho no say obekyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm nom na ne nsɛm na ɔkyerɛkyerɛ mu no de ɔkama ne kɔsi ya ne sɛ yɛwura Canada ɔhene Japan anka sɛ watɔ dan de ama yɛwura Atta Kyea na mmom no ɔsɛ ɛyɛ K.t. Hammond ɛna na saa nsɛm na ɔka ne fa na ɔsɛ watɔ dan ama no ne office ɔyɛ adwuma wom ɔno ne Canada Japan ne man $50,000 sɛ ɔmfa ntɔ office no na we mu ena K.t. Hammond so aba abonten ya enim ye papa K.t. Hammond eduru obi kro person mo wasum papa nso aba abonten ne nkyerɛkyerɛ mu aba e kyerɛ sɛ ken we ho yie pa na sɛ wanyai de wo ye na ɔno no K.t. Hammond no do be ye gu fam no just Canada Japan adwane efiri Ghana na papa ne ka asɛm bi very very interesting I say K.t. Hammond to Canada Japan say I will expose you to the whole world if you don't shut up. Be grateful to President Kufuor, myself and NPP. I gave you your first business contract. Don't die me. You were a visa agent. Listen to what K.t. Hammond so eka editre Canada Japan. Next, this is Amano Kasei. Campaign atonso. Na elam se campaign atonso na therefore to me accept me lose ntino. And seven bro na so and onam and otetiam. And onam and a what dying kotobeton and ne ubehuno no kita. Awatwa ochira obehunu no kita kube ade ebeche no kita sekan Adia bechi BM no na papa ne kita brohoma said the brohoma betumi aye nema. Me aba me bema. Na bi assembly o ha metaka ne pa. Metaka ne o ha pa. Yewura odene ho Aaron Max Kwa Aaron Max sikani ankasa owo sikani ankasa ampa. Eno ka assembly na asem na papa ne ken maka ne wo ha 1,000 times. Asem no ka say Sabre election na ye kono. You are not talking to Ghana. You are not talking to Ghana. Because I election na ye kono. So udi nkunima. You are not a president of the republic. But so udi nkunima. You are a leader of the party. Enti aseme wo se won kasa mfa ho ene nhihye ene ntoto ye obetumi di ama party na gina na so da bia meka asem wi wo ha ena ye bra champion enso de beto so say in this moment that we are no and of the 31st January election that we are talking about now no, it is not about maybe enyuma ena me mama munyuma ye ena maybe factory wo ha because enye automatic say we be fragment na we are president and truly Canada Japan ni message at the delegates on the ground. We are saying to me pa pacho temi yepa delegates on the ground, no. Message now, papa, with the no, it doesn't touch them. It's not part of their aim or what they call to abano. And Crofona Moko to abano 31st January, no. Omuka busia ko bi ho ayefene busia ko MPP amanyuko. Enti abato na yekoto no chira no. Ye kwa akoto dia akohuru obi a oba be ya busia panyini e wo sa busia ko na yefene MPP no. Enti sene o pese wo nkasa na busia we nkoto abamfa mawa e wo se wo nka de wo dwene na de wo pese wo nyemfa ma busia ko no ansana 2028 7 December yankopon boa na Ghana fo nyina to abama wa watumi aye de obeye no no ebema Ghana ni bia ho atono entene uko campaign na if you want people to vote for you na enye betrayal na enye bitterness na enye sabio nkeka bi na ba omunhu de wonye sika bia wo pa won saka na amo abodam na wo kasa. You go to the grassroots and tell them kwaya obefa so a ubetumi build the broken MPP party is hono. Bacho temi yepa nana bantama you can keep on doing whatever you want to do. I don't care about you. We say no nyansa bi new team ya would dambuom dambuom na ya wo. Bacho temi yepa amema fa kwa abayama edi madus sanawu idrisu ene etefo abanyina mchachi mu nyina me mu nyina kwa ba montras na yamfa show no mram higher ras media so utumi subscribe na wa share utumi sanso do nsasi adoma so se de be ya me di video ba oso benya bi na ne me ache afa abusa utumi de me kai me yakwajo brefa me mo kwa papa sa brewe na ye wo mu no. It's not a matter of I will transform Ghana, I will transform voter region, I will build hotel in a confusion campaign. Yen can occur in Tremo. We will be a wadri mutaho. Now believe we say we are going to choose a bush opinion for MPP. And here you must to go for somebody opinion a local say or say about restructuring of the party. Because the party is restructured, you cannot win the election 2028. Pacho temi yepa. So the basis of your party you weak here. You cannot win elections 2028. Remember wakwenya ma wabeye president. Na wasisi hotels, wasisi restaurants. Wabi companies, wakofa India for the China for aba. You cannot do that. So now, what we are talking about, let's say, nimdiebe na uwo administration leadership. Sasa na yeka. But I'm saying profobinom. When we talk about administrative leadership, leading a group of people administratively, etise sabio moja ewa boatati emu omuntino. They are confused. And a campaign or more personal attack on individuals or much more knowledge about how to build a party. And then they attach Atta Kyea and K.t. Hammond. And I'll do ask them you must apologize to those two guys. When you grow for that shit hole man, omutia butre nyansa yefo nyansa ba kokora ni omutim. The shithole mentality of my better brutally and fear dodo. No more who what is democracy. No more who quality of a leadership, a good leader. Or more who's a profane or more body keteke nemwim keteke fun swase. And yeka sabasa and amodi or more juma no more de calm amoni and a yo more juma. That's still almost a month for being two mutim number or mosi or mukromudia. Yankofo bi okasa by heart. There be another word you speak by heart. No, you can't go tiasi and ko adwene mu yie. Second, like I say, somebody talk by heart. Yes, what the nipa natem. But a nipa do say and atna say adwene hu say. You say you talk by heart. Just say wo de wakuma ne kasa. Umfa adwene no ento ho. Enti de baba utimu bia. Ubie wa no anawoka. The baba wa kuma subia ubie wa no anawoka. And then the friend say you talk by heart. In fact, Papa we kwatra hona oni media Ghanaian media ayenim se bebre na bon omunim even omunye well prepared journalists ko oni omo kwatra sia na otwefa ne boso no keka nsem. Very simple questions, no tricky questions. Na papa na no bye can semayenka. Adentia. Because what actually we are going to do in this party to make it possible, say the 2028 election, no, he has no idea. Because no. The aim of campaigning no, is not to win the 2028 election. Fatu team, we a delegator. Fatu team, we MPP near. Fatu team. You reckon that Japan doesn't have any wishes to win the 2028 election? Or what Canada Japan wants? And they say the NDC will be comfortable to win 2028. For the rest there, he doesn't care. And he knows very well. Utie. He knows very well. He is aware of that. He knows the onim history, the political arena, no. Kwaya nipa faso be the president. Onim. And to onim say, "Ont me made the president, even if he wins." But Slovenia will achieve his main purpose of contesting. Because a Martin a Casa be paya. I say, Dr. Bahomia, I will let you stay in opposition. What is Akasa pay? Okay. Now catch Dr. Bahomia and I to say, Obama almost showdown. These were one of the words that he said. And that day, Papa in the campaign at Tonsum. And anybody obe sorry obe kase odie ohwe wakomam ohwe wadwenem ohwe se de nneema siko wo wiase ohwe se de nneema siko so ye man Ghana mu na wo de toto nneema bi ho a wo believe se Dr. Bahomia And a year nipabia, obetumi ababedi, MPP anim akakuo na bom. Ye timidi akwa wene power. Na papa we wababa ye ni enemy. Enti Atta Kyea oye na damfo ne na ko school pen. K.t. Hammond oye one of his best friends. Kennedy Japan said they don't have the right. Say, Omo ebe decided say they are not going to die for his burden. That moment, no, Omo hold on upon themselves as a responsible elderly men in the party. So Omo choice. Nenye influenced by any family and friends relation. Kennedy is on tiasie. Inti kwambi obefa so a obetanish the image of Atta Kyea and K.t. Hammond there. Obefa so. Kennedy Japan. Me catch the one ne. Atta Kyea say for passport what they call Detroit 2000 and before 2016. I would call Detroit no. For evidence of entrance. No, some funny passport to mera. Na yenye evidence of entrance. Let's just say oko Detroit. Na improve say no kre. Say impono mushiaye. Ewa da airport na sem na woka no. Because when to be a first approve we are much say no crepa. Say sad that way now wo. Now also the passport to you who be at this much say no cre say also wo hobby papa. You have started disgracing yourself as a child. There be a mechanism we say Kofi Juma I Gig Hawk former CEO Okaya Omwa. And they don't learn. And many of them don't have even political experience. They bring a businessman, chop and chop, and a war team. So they cannot sit down and reason behind business to politicians. And to the Mamonadao, let them keep on illuminating you that you will be the president of the republic. Na fasa kwa no so edidi empanfo bi no matem na message yankopon pangu the way that you are conducting yourself and some na wo keka no so wo weni mpo na it will be very hard for a high profile people in the party to come and work with you because what do you be at them? What do you be at them? From your region to the northern part of Ghana, every MPP person be a oil relevant or no any say you have to come and contest Dr. Bawomiano. Say any pan what did attempt. And it is better say you have to start. Oh, Julius, I'm according to our Casasa. Yantowa say Julius, David, Julius. You should not be disappointed. Julius, I used to watch and support your platform, but I'm very disappointed in you. You cannot be a neutral person. What do you mean by that, bro? Well, in any case, I want to understand you very well. Maybe I could see Asam. Ansu Kwame Augustine wonso bechia oyepa Francis Amofa wonso mechia pa what they can do obeka why they can do obeka but I know what I'm talking about. Abusha utemi yepa munti abusha temi yepa temi ye dia wuye no ada so besha ase na wapa and Crofona would do more time across the party. But poor Moachel now, saying you're late. Because I got 44 days or 43 days. Now you're to Abano. So everything depends on what you want to do. And I saw Besha saying, na wapepa amanfo akyɛw amanfo watiti won nan so amanfo wadidi won atem amanfo waka won mabusua ho nsɛm amanfo a watrete won hyase na pa won akyɛw because enye sa ken I'm telling you authority and with a political experience. You talk about where we are, you will be a lowly soul. You will be a lowly soul. You know why? So small boys no mudi what you know. I am a nusuntia who disrespected the big men surrounding you, no. So young boys, no, they want a future. They want a future in political, Ghana political arena. And to remember, say, you two abani we now we are obeying so 15-16%, and the Makato obey. We now paja musa kwa out of the party. Let me tell you from here. People are not going to follow you. Few people will follow you. Because young guys no do what you they have an say they are growing to become people much important in the party called MPP. When I want and then I want to know say there. But be away there. The obedi mo ohwato uwo ba bijira. But small boys no mo aba no mudi wachi no. Many of them they have started their plan in politics years ago, like 5, 6, 7, a decade ago. Say 10 years ago. They have a lot to go through before they can become somebody in political arena. And with the experience of Alan Tremantin, nobody will leave MPP to follow you. If 2nd February you decide to go away, the guys will remain in the party. Let me tell you, sir, Akwano Diwachi, Kwesi Kwaten, he is a boy of Yawadu Trim. And this is true. He will go back to his boss and work with him. A man for the word than a cash cow. You can't cash cow. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Because of this campaign, Ken, a man for the word than a cash cow because you are easily to be convinced of what is not possible. And a man for Mutuachi Omoje. Na ya trisika. A man for credit to achieve just to position themselves well in the MPP for future reference. Because you talk about we now we are said you to me building a party from the basis, you know. Dr. Lahaj Muhammad will be a unifier. I will believe in the ability of collective actions, collective energy. No, he will of course choose some people, and not key people in your campaign to join him on his work. And to many of the people, what they are planning, they say, we are because they were with you. Now, Dr. Pesesa Bio, Obiam Philly part of his campaign. No. That is the reason why the guys are with you. So that they will have a relevant position in Dr. Bawumia's campaign. And if possible, 2028, after the victory, they can hold a position in the government. It's a man for the cash cow. A be the no earlier cash cow, earlier cash out. And a brumuso the future cash out. And a year use your image. And I also fall out. And I will insult to left, right, center, everyone, just because people, a man for can go assume say you are going to win 31st December January election. Papa. Until you call campaigner, oh Kasa, can't you see the faces of the people? Oko campaign now Trase Kachra man for say you were never part of the government, but you were just an MP. Unim so Kasana man for where because people know that you were chairperson of Ghana Gas. Ghana Police, you were one of the men. I know more commanded the police headquarters. People know the number of contractors. Wankasa unyaya wankasa odi wanwaka. So understand yourself from belief. We say, Ubewe. And if you want to get your old friends, say the beya unye lowly soul. Now we are saying, hey, yeah. But it might be when him be go asia, oyere. Minim for be beno. So when him be go asia, and him crofon person among copy the style of other people no. When him be go asia, omoyere nom ene ekajagum so mungu omuho ani mase. Alantramantin for example. Brana or DMPP mana onye na dwene se Oti party. Na mom na oye jumade ama MPP amanyuku no. Uhu maami se osada. Uhu maami wo campaign platform so da. Wa uhuni da o. But Alantramantin ete ne ho. This woman is the one pushing Alan. Wa dane ne ho disco club woman. Ama amene so ne ho efe. Dokre de ho ana waka. A very beautiful woman. Even though wanyini but ne ho efe. Wanyini but tutum so ye ba bia ya. Ensuo ginam. Yeah. But mami ne pushi Alana. Alan so aye sa ene. Alana. Oh, obia. Alan is now boy to John Dariga Dramani Mahama. Look at what is going on. And ne Kennedy Japan ne yere. Hey, ne yere no mu baako yenka ne sa. Enso ye campaign. The campaign so all your so diabolic message to destroy the MPP. Diabolic message. Diabolic. In destroy party no because me couldn't person me flag bearer. Na ya na me person me so mo say entimono. Are you going for elections to become the flag bearer of a party? Or you think that 31st January a general election? This is the question that I'm asking. What did you be at them? Oh no, you didn't. No fature was for. When you didn't, what do I feel? Can be trobia. Why? Akika, the babisi K.t. Hammond. The first round, say there be my support or support and then also support be ma. Say K.t. Hammond, and I will expose you every day. I will expose you every day, and I made them was secret to me in the Bible. Apart, start going around and begging people. Start from Samira Baumia. Because of what you said about her, the Okafa na wadi home. Sembia osu nima oka. It will bring trouble. I wouldn't say nkontompo nabraba. Start from there. Uya. Now akoba Dr. Baumia ni akobu nkotodwa panachew ene wonsema okafa ne ho no nkarem fa ho. Uya sensu buache is the next person. Kwa ne ho na kopana chew. Uya chamankute kwane naso. For how disgraceful you have been to them. Chairman Kutena, who did na tem on the radio and everywhere no. Papa na on any saw when someone who we are. Now momo dear woody assume any pianacano. Kwanin national kugul sa. Now what? Na panacho. We are now ba. Ni ako K.t. Hammond. Any attach ya honey akopo mwache. Because the level that you are up to now, no, it is a pure what? Demonstration and as a manifestation of immature politician. We are immature politician. Because we are snaye and yen same na yeka, especially in the quality as a leader, in a leadership position, no. And yen same na yeka. Na enra who after our boss akotre radio so wakan sama obi eka kire na ye baanu nkomo assuming without admitting no akotre TV so na waka ho asem who kwesi kwaten you are able to go on radio demanding say Atta Kyea mom na nkopa Kennedy Japan achew na mama ohuru manim efiri form ene kosorana. What Kennedy Japan said about Atta Kyea is a defamation case kakrakapa. Say Atta Kyea didi akofo ado atem abra onim senya nokore. Say what to dying e dia ma Atta Kyea abra onim senya nokore. Wa ma Atta Kyea $50,000 some fankoto office abra ye nokore. But you have guys sir. Now Nabia meka say kwasi kwa attend there na juma eda ne so ho. It's not only about communication. The juma eda ne so kura so be handle papa we then in some of the I think said that one is bigger than the main communication now. Because Dabia Papa inya guarantee any interview pe assembly PhD. Papa guarantee interview pe assembly ebe day ebe PhD. Now, Ken, you have to go and apologize to these two men, these gentlemen. Apologize to them. Because ebia na unyanti asie. K.t. Hammond so betima Minister of Industry, Industrial Minister. You can say, I trade and industry betim do akosho. Agric Minister betim do akosho koye transformation and as a transform agriculture minister. Now one sub na wo kana wa yo manay ya na so koye Minister of Tourism. Because their work, that is not the only what they call responsibility of a president. Creation of job is not the only responsibility of a president. And after all, so what shall I say already a manifesto for 2028 anticipated there. And bra, Papa, give us all the sectors, your plans, at least because you are going one direction, and that is not a leader, president of a republic. And after all, I mean, can't say why you must go and apologize to Atta Kyea and K.t. Hammond. K.t. Hammond and Atta Kyea, it for me say lipido, be them clean, transparent. Come pa. And to munim, the purpose of the election I at the chair. And to what translate Dr. Bawumian Semna Okan. The delegates database. Kwaye be faswa, yebe to me anya a contact, connections among the delegates from the lower level to the upper level. Anya MP and a intermediate, but a direct with the higher hierarchy of the party and a delegates and a mobile contact. Doctor can't say delegates say, yeah, how you know, any didija. And the leader of the party now. Me the scam, and as a plan B ever to form a didija no any possible because every party member have to register to hold a party card. And that party card, you know, every party member where he is, every delegate where he is, every electoral area coordinator, ebehu babi owo. Enti se say 2024. Na MPP for ebu afu MPP because of say they believe say ye didie jawon dia. Na ni asem we ya Dr. Ken. Eto wan adwenem e sound say that is the solution to the problem. Ekoswa emma binom enya even the willing to go out and vote for the party called MPP. Enti Atta Kyea sunim say asie hono problem a yewo hono no. K.t. Hammond say party num asie hono. Problem sa na wo ho. So we need a solution. And the solution cannot come from anyone apart from the leader, the secretary, and the chairman of the party. And they say, if really we want to solve the problem, the Atta Kyea and K.t. Hammond can you. And yeah, we need a solution to this problem. Ebema party na jina na naiso. Enti ya tumu nyina gum Kennedy temi ye. Wono nkrofo mu temi ye. Ya tumu nyina gum. So Bianca what he or she wants to represent for the party. Imame Nana Akyea Afro papa mu akwa Stephen Idan me ma wonso akwa papa. He jamu nyina gum ema mu akwanya say go out there and tell the delegates actually there na wobetumi aye ediama party no asori ejira na naiso. Abra Dr. Nama na all can ensem all church the Obeyama party no how he's going to organize the party, how he's going to rearrange the party from the lower level to the higher top no. You Canada Japan was going around attacking people personally, insulting people personally. Who can to the good party so? Who good party who feed the chairman for? That was what you're doing. And Brown shall say, oh, yes, I did know. Every concern MPP or your patron, Sankasa. Now, believe you say he is with the MPP because of the ideology of the party. No? That person does not see you as an MPP. Personal, who hear sebe mo akwanya mpo sebe di party na name na kampese a president from that party. Enti Atta Kyea nom ne mpainfo nom ne K.t. Hammond nom ne the former finance minister nom ne Gabi nom ne ofene den asensubu ache nom hawa kumsem nom ne why give me names of the big men in the party. And no more party no more through. They have gone away from you, and now won't some no kasai through a numuba. And the plan that would team as a leader because some transna me observation of your Canada Japan, your campaign messenger. It is all about let me destroy Dr. Bawumia so that I can become irrelevant. But we also say, we say, and nipa da sani bia or no believe we say, answer na obe tumi aye obi. I just say, or say obi answer no tumi aye nipa titire e society mu bia no. That person is a lost soul. We are temi ye pa. Ken the campaign here. Let me destroy the image of MPP. Let me destroy the image of Dr. Bawumia. Let me accuse. Mami nchantro pa inform di party na nim. Eso. Na MPP delegates me serious. But what Kennedy Agyapong has not realized and say, Bible say, enipa biara ose ne yonko ho ansana. Nanim atimi abanyam bia no ose sa nipa no eyo kra wayera. Ayame na meka we a Bible verse and I make it. Enti Dr. Bawumia nama oni delegasi kasa. Dr. Bawumia nama ni nyuma waye di ama delegates. Dr. Bawumia nama sabio onya meye even vice president officially. Otimi tuto forms edema MPP delegates, MC, DC for moko contest benya position in the party no. Apart from that no, Okowo nine so he talked about kwanya ebefa so ebetumi build the party no. But what the component of Kasafa party when a beji party na si ho, ye beji ye party si ho. One why na eko. And tokwa no ne why. Eti nyansafo na omu ti o na omu na omu don so MPP party no. They are going with Dr. Bawumia because omono their interest is kwanya ebefa so a party ebeye ye. Threaten. And I swear to my God, me come and sick of and nobody can intimidate nobody. Those things in all car, people just look at you. Abra, you know why? Because they are mandated. Yashada small mo say any candidate obeba constituency biano, everyone must go there. But that enforcement too. Enforcement. Party pay enforcement trance. Share. Every all electoral area coordinators. MC for DC for former MP. Any omo oto abani bi nyina every constituency no. Ya share one force to say every candidate to be basa obo no be kasa bia no. They must be present there. In Tishoko, now we say Nipalete. Don't believe we say they came there because they are going to vote for you. No. They came there because it's their responsibility to come there. And this Abrana and Komwabawa. Ube explain who ye the actual one. What you want to do to make the party become stronger again. No? You waste your time insulting Dr. Bawumia and the MPP leaders. Any of them pay for. That time now say one can the person yema party na party saying you na nine so. You waste your time. Ube the DMC for our more sa constituency no. MPs or more constituency no. Former MPs or more. You are insulting them in front of their own people, and you see the people sitting there. Omunyina, omuaye calm. Omunye come because they are afraid of you. They are calm because they cannot see when will you finish so that they can take their things and go away. Say, I have a lot of a winner bit here. I have a lot of a winner bit here. But you see, tutto bene, si ate come stai. Pacho timi yepa. Lord fe no umpe wa na obetua. Enti se utua lord fe no e ma omo wia. Omo kwa bas na de omo bae, ka na de omo bae no. Emu no omo di kobo. Na kwa we so pa se dey. Na papa we pa de ntokwa e woni timo. Na kwa we pa anti nipa we na man me di party anim. Sa no mo keka fake visitors na No the number around a more chama a man for delegates or more NG visa no. Ya send the about brochure may I check say fake visas. Ya the abaha ama ya check up on who's a visas no a fake. Well who ye we can report say you are frauding people with fake visas. And people delegates say visa no me mensa can be woha. My check. Me they call border police control. A fake visas. A fake visas. Eti amam for be fumu sikano. But they know actually in their minds and in their brain the umbeto abanamano. And to cut everything short, you know, Papa, go and apologize to Atta Kyea because you are damn for. What good anima see what TV so? The choice now we're making up, and your choice, a young choice. There is a reason behind, very sensible reason. Because the party no person mailed in the back. K.t. Hammond, also no one can suffer or can't you say. What the can support to first, but who says it's not something for you. And he's going for the place your belief say it can be possible. And Papa, he is your friend. Call him and apologize to him. And stop being an arrogant, what them call arrogant. Yes, ya pam one no to be kasan to be one about corner what kasan here. What to bomb. Sana yikurum kasa can what to bomb. Jai sa them fatao. Onam for no ko na oni omonsa in kasa ni kobo. Bomb to no baby when you do when you need. Say no cresa open president dia. You are given for confidential information, sir. You can never bring them outside. And it's a once you are sad and my who say who you be a sabio national what them call privacy. Ube to be a kipua. Nobody is going to vote for you because a man phone himself wa no etro. A man phone kasa himself go wa no etro. Enti mesrew say papa de why you know adults shasi ana hwehwe amamfo achi akwan na kopa wona chew na kobisa bone fache efiri won chen kona kobisa bone fache efiri won chen because yes sir K.t. Hammond said he's going to expose you because on any dikande your first business contract ono K.t. Hammond e de ma onimwase ye usu nim so onimwase enti kwana kopa papa na chew said the baya on fan sembrum emegu abontre. I say I'm very well and say respect President Kufuor and be grateful to him. Ono ankasa K.t. Hammond and the MPP because say yes I be mo ase akwa koye visa agent na wo ye no. Believe me. Abusia enti video in Samra studio.
K.t. Hammond are responding. Published by Ghana Today. Or say I will expose you to the whole world if you don't shut up. Be grateful to President Kufuor, myself and NPP. I gave you the first business contract. Don't dare me. Okay, all right. So if indeed we then I think say a serious issue. Into say 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 me banana di bu e na pen ahoma eden eso ne kon ti ona bo so na ka je kon say or the secret bi ba Some of us do
secret to say I don't know who Nipana.
I will also be adding to say what they who.
So that am I
why then? Then it's not near the bag. I know no one a
Nipana.
There will be a secret on to the Montana.
What I get to say on the manifest contract.
Yes, or say I gave you your first business contract. Don't tell me you were a visa agent. K.t. Hammond, former MP and
okay.
Well,
it's not attached. I'm a response.
Yes.
Of a K.t. so I'm a response.
Yes.
Okay. Why be I can why be a boy? About when you do my but say no so my response. Wale constituency chairman.
Okay.
Also Koshian will hit through her baby no say when you are 92 chairman my matisa chairman so give you
attach and social history.
There be chairman so say okay chairman so say
also I'm sorry on the Ghana airport.
You whichever airport and the chairman okay chairman so say nyampa enra mete so no so me sure say obahwehwe mo chira kwan say so obahwehwe na chira kwan mo wale chairman also opanicho in fact enra de na meti ya no so Canadian fa Bible no mra no so fa kuru amba me modua
okay wale chairman and that's attach and so can so be fa Bible no so but it goes into the core of candidates and credibility because
yes and the econo no sabio yewura K.t. Hammond only agro he actually mean business and ken yanto wase na sabio bomodre akopa enkrofo a watietia wonan so ache no kopa wona chew na mepese nyina nkonkotie the pound for pound video why trend pa yewura Atta Kyea ekopie mo YouTube one kene Japan mo video no montage no a pound for pound yentie na mra studio na yensha se emfa course itipa make a current I cannot stay for long
minimum nyansa chero so minimum nyansa chero enko tumi nye minister da the way OCDD Akufo-Addo atem akira mo Heathrow airport em no wa say eni woni na ni so a Akufo-Addo government obeji minister. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Bianca the
Bianca. But me statism fire. They'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch on here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Nipa no go jina ho 70 brofu. Obi a menti brofu. Between talk a dime.
Okay. Yo, ebusia fonti asama honorable Kennedy Japon ka ye o say won say Atta Kyea de. Machire mo say Heathrow Airport among the whole world benya baby and can say Heathrow Airport.
A troublane a tourism guardia account. Okay, say only obi share Heathrow Airport. Is that a proof that you met? Want to prove Asiana? What is the evidence you support for this nonsense? If they Indonesia or a troka Casa troka say Heathrow Airport, Michiano, and Anami did in an Akufo-Addo attempt. Is that evidence? As a more canyon, okay? Also, how? When? On for passport to Ram from the Anson tour, he and Cheso in the years or so, you ever say, yeah, and tanning in Anno, you would have a honor, a big show, and maybe I return the IR and stamp. What is the meaning of that? Oh, good in one mass, oh, good in one mass, say, and Neddy, a near my over fire, and Yamia, and Yamiho. Me who need to be over me a fire. Me need to Akufo-Addo at Temon Chereno. A no any 2 months and walker. And I feel no better. Anka, as I say, Muhiano, because me campaign, Emma, Dr. Alaji Mahadu, me and on pet, I feel no better.
Or more would that.
Me Atta Kyea, and more than or the Amami, 7 a day bender, or the Acheme, 7 fat. Namini Madribo. Me Atta Kyea, this is enemy D. Okwafo a won kill ekohunu so omo a me kan bi
omo a wo bibia mu sika mu bibia
daddy omo a me sika mu da
bibia mu da
on che me ade bi da mama e dey no dey ache me mate asem bi na me say oh Ken Nyakopon mo wa wo na ne wo ko die wo akasa the 9th commandment no na wo birichi na wo nsusu anso ma se me to wa Atta Kyea na ken ohini agyapong ekope the 500,000 United States dollars ekoto property ma me Atta Kyea se me mfa
mbacho wadaro ma home so na yentie eno so do kan.
I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Bianca de
Bianca. But me statism with fire. They'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that Atta Kyea here, because you say Heathrow Airport. Why is there all airports in the world? So me do try. I don't think I'm because of Heathrow Airport. Obia there. Nipa no ko gina ho se menti brofu obi a menti brofu bitumi to a dan $500,000 before time AU village e be chew e ma wo gi rent o chihene e na native yo o $4,000 e ma wo nyanza we obrofu ni na hala obi a onti brofu tumi to dan no de acho na ne wo ko high ne office o high wo mo to ama no me man $50,000 but I leave it to fate.
Okay, yeah, was for honorable Atta Kyea. It is our claims we and you think say ayo.
Ayanum guase man no akasa. Say the title deed no way. If you're not touching me no, me lawyer ni, me team baby. Na Kennedy on here Japan after 500,000. So to fear mammy kufuor time away village. Title deed no way. You know fear no. If you no way, who to fear chubi. What you say onim baby if you know. Campese men so maje title did no na my lease am osage for am wati for the penny onum say ochehene baby a obetena ye no ye wadabra kan himfie boko time no na ochema wadabra kan himfie ana no for ata odi kan to siko ene no because ene de baby am ti ochehin kra bia oni baby tena na yato AU village achemi Atta Kyea na fe de Malaysia mo chen hia me $4,000 aya tro me nim ni o kan wasem kra me wo fi a me nim wasem na de no won fa me title di mre me if you know we mama baby a me ni akompra konkon o hwe ni ye kakra ya tra obe fire de en o the evidence bi kire o so when oto ade ne kura ema me no we ni vendor no oto ade ni free ha na ye sign the paper no ba me di mu a enemi kura me paper enemi me sabe to bible say ni property bi AU village ana osaje fo owu ye bisa no ote ase say me lease ifie no ma no a me $4,000 osaje fo eko lease ni fie say ifie bi so o bi o be receive visitors I mean and say mo kan na e ya troka on fa evidence ba kon kire mo ani Ghana for obetumi a mesra no say baby a all kono o reduce it to me the president no wo be fire de en wo abusuam for be fire now they are coming NDC say NDC menya hoden wo abusuam na is that a presidential material you want to destroy your own so that you become prominent how would that happen
ono bo ine we mo hete no dodo san say ohune say me bo nipa nyima me ankasa me nkrofo me die mu na me die mu enyeme
yes mama me catch you nyame oso say me Atta Kyea baby am do sese okay ase me nye tenant am here law office it me pay rent advance it obebu am 50,000 chedia e num kwase ma no kra so oka asem say atumi so see enu nyonko adanse krum the 9th commandment no and why e won so so ma no say me kwa ko akompra ko say me yan $50,000 say me de ye de me mu bra
na wo hu ne say de won so say ye de ne ko president ana se bi okọ AU summit a obekwa akoto blow na no so hu ne say enye no kra ya
na wo de hu enso beto afira nopa ono kra wo he ya wo ne ka se onti ya so mo beka so obe fire de en wo hu obi a ohwo man so na keka eni ni su No man see a bit so make you on man da. O man be na yes ah. Who do you who near person ba? Over to me a factory. Fine. Now no adwuma for apre so. Fine. But factory yo does not translate say you have the qualities and the capabilities of becoming the president of a nation.
So you don't see any qualities in him, like presidential qualities?
I don't see presidential qualities. I can see him that he can do some businesses. Businesses are over exaggerated.
How?
Because and nobody saying a friend saying
yes. Enti you attach the back to back no and I tea you know. Abusha Zamnumwaya dene, Zamnumwaya shipa. Na we are saying yetre say Yankopon pese kumwa. Odikai about them. Ken egune who animase. The only thing that he can do to remedy his image and he say he must to go and apologize seriously to those people what it your one so because yes sir after the 31st January no this man will be a lonely person in the party called PP because of his personal manner of doing. He is hurting a lot of people. And say Kurano, because of quite of us were in Yamantino. Quiet and I'm so offers you in Yamantino. No one on one casane home crop one kurapono. They want to get rid of him. Now, Ode Koswana 31st December, January, and I may say you can't do foco to nobody. Abusia, but be a full lies now to Musu to me friend now watch the water. Ras Media GH on YouTube and Ras Media on Facebook. But be a full lies now to me friend now I can na ye call your name. The air corner no. Aye. The air corner no. Ti utu to me for na watch the water.
K.t. Hammond I responded. Published by Ghana Today. Say I will expose you to the whole world if you don't shut up. Be grateful to President Kufuor, myself and NPP. I gave you the first business contract. Don't dare me. Okay, all right. So if indeed we then I think say a serious issue. Okay. Into say well say we see me banana the blue. We are the pen and home then. That's one the con. On our son of Japan say or the secret business. Some of us do secret to say I don't know who Gunibana. I will also be adding to say what they are who. So that am I why then? Then it's one near the bag. And I know when I could Nipana. There will be a secret on to the Montana. What I get to say on the manifest contract. Yes, or say I gave you your first business contract. Don't dare me. You were a visa agent. K.t. Hammond, former MP Adansia Sukwan. Okay. Well, it's not attached. I'm a response. Yes. Of a K.t. so I'm a response. Yes. Okay. Why be an I can be a boy? About when you should be my say no, no, so my response. Wale constituency chairman. Okay. Also, Koshian will hit through her baby no say when you're 92 votes. Chairman, but my Matisa chairman, so give you. Attach and association history. There be chairman who say, okay, chairman who says it. Also, I'm sorry, on the Ghana airport. You whichever airport. Only the history. And the chairman, okay. Chairman who say, Yampa, and Ramete son, so me a short say, or very few much like I said, also very few chairman. Wale chairman also Panacho. In fact, I'm not the enemy, and so Canadian Bible, and run on Sufa Kuram. Okay, well, chairman. And that's a touch and so cast on Super Bible. On so but it goes into the core of candidates and credibility. Because
yes, and Atta Kyea and K.t. no, and K.t. Hammond, no, they know Canada Japan for a very long time and they know what they are talking about. Yes. It must also be a beautiful last night to Musu to me friend now watch Wadre. Now, let me show you the reason why Canada Japan, he can never forget about K.t. Hammond. Ewo punch we are K.t. Hammond at the man no be a trip.
Can as a party the nay, yes, I had to say, a ye sikafo, and the year here for now, ye here for the party, no, I brought your party, no, Mimika home, yet the other going to Dr. Baumia, I here for the other no. Tam na ye Pesica, ye MPP, no, and Nessica no more here. As some of the person mecana, no. I am me will win and poor Cadi Edika. Yeah, Pesica 1990s now, and son, yet a party now, yes, Sicado, and the other a due point to the 2000 election 1999, no, near Nick Capreba. A member to see why you call baby, ever call Pesica, and me a MPP, a buy a party, Yadia, buy a winning machine, no, sad dependent, no, we are dead day was Caro, no money baby, no one more Capredim. Yadia ye tu sakwa no monte say ye ga ye dum wagada ha say and ni pen bi ye din yes ye ni bi ko but mo ye wasikafo mo hia wo a mo misa won say ansa na MPP ebe win first election no member do mo discover do mo he enne bibia ba ebi mo afa kwa bi so wo mo anya sika de chawo do mo di twayempoa let me can here for party no ho abronya party no me ka ho Dr. Baumia woka ho we pay that wo twabrofobi okoshe musa was say unfortunately Zimbabwe do not have the kind of money that is being splashed around just like the rest of you me to mo apio me ye note bi komo bi wapada kasa oni says can be mo says can be no one the only delegate no omu ye ni says can be mo sika no monfa party no a member moja and yade and as asokofo and nezona meda so nyina no ye nyina no anyasi kasab wo ma sabri say ebi mo adibia yeye etimu ma yenkwa dibi ye dibi na busubu nibi o ma no sikadie nkwa na aba sika o ma ni mu sikadie nkwa na aba ne nan say ye kwaye election no Mobakaya, obi bibia wopenti ya brega na ha bre campaign na Dr. Baumia campaign ya the half near the ka apacha amagana for no obi orun kwani bibia wopenti na ye wie ya na begina say oye kramani if you want to be the president abodam say ya kan wagana ha ya kan sebwa ha adasi amodimatra mfie aduodu nan na munim sabe kramani Papa we mohya ni ama na ya you na Sunday program bi okoye no abrochire ye ni abrofo de batra ya muhu na mo hwe me se bete brofo na me tie papa brofo wote abrofo mu na economics they work kind of inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un ya fa papa we am ya president wo Ghana ha ya be bro top
yes in some way nom na Yewra K.t. Hammond akane dabi ede a chekene de Japan ama otan kese pa aba onene nentam na yemfa nsi hansa yen konso na yenkotie Yewra Dr. Baumia nsem ode tudwa dabi ewo ni campaign no whilst this man is campaigning na oka nsema reflected on the reason for this campaign no other peoples are just making fun of themselves. Dear.
I say you be winning 2028 election here, but it is very important. Say your party follow political consistency in getting to 2028. Ushe Ghana said the nipa bebre akanda dano. Ghanaians, voters, rewarded political consistency. President Kufuor Baye to 1996, Obenya 39%. But MPP, yes, and in Baye, no kudin kudim. Mills Baye, Onya 43%, 2000. NDC signed in Baye 2004, Okonya 44%. No musandi ni bae 2008 and okuwini Nana Akufo-Addo bae 2208 wenya 2012 wenya yasandi ni bae 2016 and obenya John Mahama 2016 wenya yes and in by 2020 wenya yes and in by 2024 and also be the presidency say senti the idea eye one no uhwe Ghana ye voting abakosema ubehu said since 1992 president bia or hand over power ama obia onino akọ contest da uhwe Rawlings obe handi power ema president Kufuor omuko contest 1996 and yes sir president Kufuor be handi over power or the mahwan Atta Mills omuko contest and yes sir 2000 early 2004 Mills we are not the man Mahama but Mahama obe handing over power or the mahwan Akufo-Addo or no Akufo-Addo na equal contest Akufo-Addo ebe handing over power or the why Mahama omuko contest 2029 Mahama obe handing over power ama why it is very simple obe handing over power you follow our trajectory now the Bema Dr. Bawumia but yes society candidate dia at the end of besesa enti mayen kosa no because yen gina hosa with Dr. Bawumia because new candidate ba said the first time candidate ebe din kakra amaye first time candidate say obeba na me as Dr. Bawumia constituency bia ni ha krobia ni ha Ghana ha obebo mi din ena omuka say omunim Dr. Bawumia and yes sir there's no town or village in Ghana ubebo mi din omubeka say omunim Dr. Bawumia but in fact some of our aspirants some of the regions omunkoda just to step foot in a region omunkoda many of the constituencies omunkoda say na yebe market omo ebe yedi enti yenjina ho na yemfa Dr. Bawumia embra ade ameye me vote mamia meka obi abom I'll bring unity to the party ena yabako akodin kunim me are formidable, me are prepared, and I am winnable. Nyabinshira monyina, medamo ase.
Enti Dr. Bawumia no nam no the campaign all year. The basis of what we are doing. The entire nama ye campaign no. Ho asem na papa yi kan o. But nkrofo bi no mo de, omokwa na adapa atemu die. E kansem akese fa amanfo ho ehye amanfo dire na one chairman na Japan kan say okohia no airport a o kan asem bi kire no asem sei na one chairman no so dey beto abontene yentie
airport. I saw him standing. Then I was looking at him. Then I don't know. I was doubting whether he's the one because the way he dressed, I didn't really. It was not convincing, to believe that he's the one, So I was just there when someone was passing by and called him. Then I realized he's the one. So I walked to him. We greeted. Then I asked him whether if he know me. He said no. I say I'm Chamanarus, Wale constituency. He say, hey, bad boy. You gave me 0, eh? Then I said, no. How do I give you 0? Was that the officer that I'm giving you 0? I said, nobody vote for you. You didn't have anybody there. So, I mean, that's all. He put it like joke. So, and said all these things. He did not talk. We did not talk. He did not mention any number that was stolen or that was voted for him. He did not mention any number. He did not say nothing. He only told me, hey, I'm a bad boy. I got votes and you gave me 0. Then I told him I'm not the one who was writing the decision. I'm not easy. So he should tell me I gave him 0. So it's a big lie. It's just what happened. That is what I'm telling you. According to I speak this way. I step on my Quran and say this. If you also believe that, he should come out and put his hand on a Bible and say this. then if that is really if that is really true or not, then we see in the next 3 months what will.
Yes, and to one chairman also second agyapong no finansa emeto Bible so na onka say no kure ampa say ono chairman eka sama ente say e de kire na na me pese yentie the former finance minister of the Republic of Ghana Yewura Amini, yes, yentie ono nso ne nsem oka ye wie na obi amfre ya na the show no nyina abana wie but still no to me frɛ na watch wadwen ewo nsem ayede na me
and in the Upper West region. Is that your first time?
Oh no, this is this is my home. This is my home. I've been coming here since I was young.
So this time around, what has been your experience with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia?
Well, I've really watched Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign across the country, and the kind of support and endorsement I see our party people give him is the same I'm seeing here in the Upper West region. The endorsements have been emphatic, the endorsements have been elephantic, the endorsements have been so enormous to the extent that I have no doubt, I really have no doubt, because this is evidence-based. I really have no doubt that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be elected by the good delegates of the New Patriotic Party to become our flag bearer on the 31st January 2026.
Yes, you are a member of Parliament and a former minister, of course. What message can you give on behalf of your fellow members of Parliament for the New Patriotic Party, the mighty minority?
The reason we support Dr. Bawumia is not far-fetched. Throughout political history of Ghana, political parties have presented popular candidates who the Ghanaian people know so well, and those candidates have brought results to their parties. And this is why, whether it is the NDC or the MPP, no presidential candidate has won elections in his first attempt. He has to go over twice or 3 times, by which time he has become so popular before he brings power to his party. Look at the MPP, for example. President Kufuor went the first time, he did not win. He came the second time, he won power for MPP. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo came the first time, he did not win. He came the second time, he did not win. He won in the third time. Why will we deny Bawumia that tradition of allowing him to go the second time, having marketed himself across the country, so that he can also bring us power? In fact, in the MPP, it is only Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo who did better than Dr. Bawumia in their first attempt. Professor Edubuahine in his first attempt got about 30% or so. President Kufuor in his first attempt got about 39%. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia got 41%, almost 42%. It was only Nana Akufo-Addo who in his first term got more than what Bawumia has gotten. Other than that, Bawumia beat the previous presidential candidates of our party at election. And so I don't see why people have difficulty understanding this and to give him another opportunity to lead our party. When we say Bawumia is the most marketable or marketed candidate, it is not fiction. We are not making it up. It is a fact. Bawumia has made history in the MPP of being the only person to be on the presidential ticket of the MPP for 5 consecutive times. The presidential ticket of the MPP, which is the flag bearer and the running mate constituting the presidential ticket, he is the only one who has achieved it since the formation of the MPP. 5 times.
In 2008, he was on the presidential ticket with Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo as his running mate. Okay, that was in 2008. In 2012, he was on the presidential ticket. In 2016, he was on the presidential ticket. In 2020, he was on the presidential ticket. In 2024, he was on the presidential ticket, but this time not as running mate, but as the flag bearer of the party 5 times. Is there anybody in MPP who has achieved this? So when we talk about marketability, somebody who is well known, he has gone across the country 5 consecutive times campaigning, and the Ghanaian people have come to know him. There is no house he will enter and mention Bawumia's name, and even children will not be able to make him out. The only person who could challenge Bawumia when it comes to political popularity was President Mahama, the current president. And this might be why President Mahama defeated Bawumia in the last election, because he's the only person who has also been on the presidential ticket of a party for 5 consecutive times. In 2008, President Mahama was on the presidential ticket. In fact, even before 2008, in 2008, when he contested with Professor Mills. In 2012, he was on the presidential ticket again. In 2016, he was on the presidential ticket. In 2020, he was on the presidential ticket. And again, in 2024, he was on the presidential ticket. Except that the difference is that while Bawumia was on the presidential ticket as running mate for 4 consecutive times and as presidential.
Yes, we are panini so Yura Amin Minta, the former finance minister, so Nensema Ode Ebre Yeni. Say Dr. Bawumia, Ayobia, Kwaya ya faso aton na che, nipa omunim no, the honsem ene kwaya ofa so sabio for 5 good terms MPP ako general election bia na oka ehon no ana ni din ewo ye kan say ballot papers so no ama ni fame no high ewo kronum, and that will help him to win the election very easily. We enen sama sabio yemi opanyine so edebra ye miwia Ivan Sankama the makwa papa ho atisen ete ye honka ache. Yes, Sikapa Majite or say, is Kennedy Agyapong mad? Getting mad? Is it how he is going to rule Ghana as a president? I doubt it. Thanks. Yeah. Sikapa Yamakwaba Edawase. Yamame Merisi. I say ciao tutto bene. Say tutto bene. Yamame Nana Kuya Afro. Ciao ye possible blessing and good afternoon. Even Evans Idam or say good evening. And Julius Amwako, say I used to, yeah, well, in any case, a trim. And you Kwasia Sam was say, I'm watching with you, Kwajoa prefer, or say, good evening, bro. Here we ask, or say, Anthony, say, good one. And yeah, tier for more a chair in the shoot me today. Comment, I'm kind at the amount ye pa. Asari Nicholas Michel, Tachi Fonzi Daniel, yeah, ja, at the same. And a Jew cap also Mechia Sana Razak Michel, Yokosia Samoa Michel PM, and a Saliwu Idrisu Michel, Edi Madus, also Michel ye. Pabusia, my beautiful last night, but to be friend, I think say I will end it here. Mia Evans, you came a little bit late. I me home Tommy Papantino. Since I could be a man, I will end it here and if God permit us, tomorrow we're gonna be here again. Yeah. But I don't phone you say, and I'm a pray. What we are that year, I ever hear me. What when you are that generator, over hear me, child that was it. More am banso, I'm like video, more am comment here, more am subscribe, and more am subscribing you now. But the money I say, and I'm a pray. Yankopon ya doma ochra, your best sign, Asia, view. Until we meet again.